What's up, Fate family? Jarvis God and Void Jarvis YT here, and welcome back to another Diecast review. Today, we've got a bit of an enigma here. Right here, we have the Hot Wheels T9606 off-road buggy, and I'm not entirely sure if that's this car's real name. I was kind of hesitant to do a review on this just because I didn't have a lot of information about the car, so I was just sort of skeptical if this thing even existed, if I'm having a prolonged fever dream. But the closest name that I could find for this car was the T9606. I mean, it is on the bottom of the car, but I did cross-reference it with an Amazon listing, so I'm just gonna go with that. The T9606 off-road buggy. I can think of a few reasons why this might have been essentially scrubbed off the face of the earth. I can't find it on the Hot Wheels wiki. You can be sure as hell Mattel isn't gonna tell me anything. And I assumed that the reason that this car has been essentially memory hold is because of the guns here. As you can see, there are like chain guns, automatic rifles there. I'm not entirely sure what the deal is with that, but this is obviously intended to be a military vehicle. The actual body of the car is very, very slim. The wheels appear oversized in comparison to it. You can assume the car is just supposed to roll while shooting. So and I assume that's the intended play for it, but I can see Mattel, ultimately having issues with guns being featured on the side of children's toys. I'm not going to weigh in on that conversation, but I can understand them potentially having an issue with that. So I don't think this is sold anymore. I genuinely don't think this is sold anymore. It might be sold without the guns, but I can't find a real name for this car. All I can designate it as is the T9606 off-road buggy. That's the name on the bottom, and that's the name on one Amazon listing. I'm not even sure if it's sold by Mattel. And honestly, it's a shame. It's a shame that I can't find anything on this car like immediately, because this is really an interesting design. It has a decent amount of asymmetry. I personally think that the sort of gun deal on it really does differentiate it from a lot of other Hot Wheels, since you don't see a lot of other combat-focused Hot Wheels. So it'd be kick-ass if I could find another Hot Wheel with mounted guns on it, so I could just have like a mini Afghanistan battle. That'd be awesome. But either way, the detail on this is really good. The first time I saw it, because I don't know how I came into possession of this car, but the first time I saw it, I honestly did think that this was a Matchbox car, just because of the level of detail that you see like around the windows, just on the sides, and the painting too, the sort of decals on the side. I thought that was really well done. It's just this model just feels high quality. Everything about it just feels complete. It just feels right. This is a great car. It's great for play. It is an interesting concept. Copyright date, I need to point that out. The copyright date is 1982 on this thing. Not entirely sure what the situation is with that, but I assume this is an older design that they eventually reprinted, and this is the reprint. But with the world the way it is right now, I couldn't imagine them ever bringing this back. So moving into my final remarks on this car, I would definitely recommend this. I don't think that this car is currently in production. I don't think it'll ever be in production ever again. The T9606, it has a great design regardless. So putting aside the obvious issue of rarity, I do think that this is a nice oddity to have in your collection. It's not much of an eye catcher, but when you take a closer look at it, it really does have a lot to offer. But yeah, with that, I'll conclude tonight's review of the T9606, one of the most mysterious Hot Wheels cars I have in my collection. Is because I didn't do enough research? Maybe, but it's mysterious to me, so I'm gonna put it in the title, tags, and description of this video, and there's not a goddamn thing you can do about it. Either way, that's all I have to say about this rather mysterious vehicle. That'll be it for me. Jarvis God now. Have a great night, and go with God.